Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I feel gross doing intros. They just feel so superficial. I'm like, no, just be natural, get to the point. If you're a returning subscriber, hi. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I'm assuming that most of you don't know a thing about me. Am I right? Or am I right? That's why I wanted to make this video 50 facts about me. We're gonna get up close and personal, you're gonna get to know me, probably a lot of things about me because I am very surface level and you need to get really close to me in order to get to know the real me. I said me a lot. Alright, let's do this. Let's get into 50 facts. Let's go. My name is Leia, pronounced Kai and Leia like Princess Leia from Star Wars. In Hawaiian, it means flowers of the ocean. The Hai in my channel name stands for Hawaii state initials. I'm mixed. I am Filipino. I'm not Hawaiian. I'm from Hawaii, but I'm not Hawaiian. But I'm forgetting how many ethnicities I have. I'm Filipino, Salvadoran, Nicaraguense, Spanish, and I have some Guatemalan roots. I was born in America, but my mom's side of the family is from Hawaii. I'm fluent in English, and I can also speak Spanish, a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Korean. I took Japanese in middle school, and honestly, the only thing that I remember coming out of it is Ohayo gozaimasu, watashi wa Kaereya desu. Same thing for Korean, I took it in my second year of college. The only thing I remember is Chonun te hakusengieyo. I know it's pretty bad. I used to dance hula as a kid. I am one of those Americanized Filipinos that can't speak Tagalog. But I can do a pretty good Filipino accent because my family sounds like this. I wish I had learned Tagalog when I was little, but my family couldn't teach me, so ha. If you want to see me force myself to speak in only Tagalog, check out this vlog. I'm a college student studying film with an emphasis in screenwriting. I still have no idea how to do my makeup. I call this winging it. I love anything and everything chocolate.
Did you say chocolate?
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, immaculate. White chocolate, I can't stand it. I'm not a super huge fan of sweets like cakes or cupcakes or donuts or pastries. They can just be a little too sweet for me at times. And I probably sound lame, but you know, croissants are good. I love cookies, chocolate chip and peanut butter, hands down top tier. I love pie. Peach is my favorite. Brownies are my life, and I would sell my soul for brownies. Spam, I would also sell my soul for. I feel like if you're from Hawaii or if you're Filipino, you'd probably understand me a little more on this. I know a lot of people find spam disgusting, but to me, it's amazing. I've been to Hawaii about 10 times in my whole life, maybe a little bit more than that, but it's because I get to go and visit family. I've been to 9 countries outside of the US, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan. And you're probably wondering, wow, how do you get to go to so many places? I'm lucky enough to get to go on cruises with my family, so we get to hop around to a lot of places in a short amount of time. I'm really grateful. And if you want to see my recent Asia cruise trip, I'll link it up here. I have never eaten a meal at Chipotle. I haven't had Taco Bell in 5 years. Actually, it might be 6. I don't drink milk anymore. My stomach just decided, hey, I can't digest you anymore. But I still choose to have cheese, ice cream, and butter because I can't give those things up. I'm a pretty soft-spoken person. Usually my range is about down here and it needs to be like up here, but I get a bit anxious just about my voice and how loud I am. But this is why YouTube is good, because it gets me to project and to be out there. So challenge me to raise my voice. I'm a bit more anxious than most people. It is something that I've dealt with for most of my life, but I do know that it is something that I can grow through and it will get better. And I just want to say that if you're out there and you're struggling with mental health, just know you're not alone. You are worthy. You're doing the best you can, and that is more than enough. You are worth it, and you are loved. Okay? It's gonna be okay. I have scoliosis, which means my spine does not go in a straight line. It curves. And this is also something that I've been dealing with more in recent years, but I'm training myself to get strong so that it doesn't really affect me. So we just gotta, power through. When I was 5, I tripped going up the stairs because I was too stubborn to tie my shoe, and my chin hit the edge of the step, and I had to get stitches. And my mom was laughing at me because she was like, "Who trips going up the stairs?" It's me, I trip going up the stairs. I like creative writing. And no, I don't mean fan fiction. I used to write fan fiction in my notes app when I was a kid, but they're all deleted now. But I mean like poems and stories and more recently scripts. I actually changed my major about 3 times in my college career. First off, I was pursuing film, and then I changed to multimedia production, and then I changed again to screenwriting. But now I'm happy where I am. But it just goes to show, you will change your path in college. Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, maybe more than that. And it's okay. It happens. You change your path. If you don't know what you're doing, that's fine. Most of us didn't when we were coming into college. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite shows. I never saw The Office until 2018. And now I do Jim's stare into the camera. I never saw Parks and Recreation until 2019. And I know, I was late to both parties, but now I love them. This is perhaps my biggest movie confession, but I finally saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 last month. And I know how long ago that film series ended, and I subjected myself to so many spoilers, and I lied to so many people that I had seen this movie when in fact I hadn't. All just because I didn't want the series to end. I didn't have the time to watch it. I don't know, but now that I've seen it, my soul is definitely empty. I can watch To All the Boys I Loved Before unironically. When the first movie came out, I really resonated with Laura Jean's character, and that movie just felt like such a comfort. Now, the second and the third movies are a different story, but I will say that the first movie is really sweet and precious to me. I used to be a huge bookworm as a child. My favorite series was Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and then the sequel series Heroes of Olympus, both of which deserve worthy film adaptations. And part of the reason why I wanted to get into film when I was younger is because when I saw the Percy Jackson movies, I just thought they were so awful that I had to get in there and make it better. You know, maybe one day. I've never gotten an F grade in a class. I think the lowest I've ever gotten was like a D-. I like to cook, even though I'm at beginner level, but mostly I like to cook Asian and Hispanic foods. I am an introvert, if you couldn't already tell with my soft-spoken voice. I like to be on my own, in my own space where my social battery can charge up to be used for approximately 1 hour before I have to crawl back into isolation. My personality type is INFP. My zodiac sign is Taurus, and you can see why we're the best up here. I have the same birthday as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, May 2nd. Yep, that's the one thing I love to brag about. My favorite YouTuber is Ryan Higa. I got a lot of my humor from watching him growing up, and just seeing an Asian from Hawaii making it on YouTube was so inspiring. It was a big reason why when I was a kid I used to say I wanted to be a YouTuber. And look at me now. Are you proud of me? I love BTS, and if you don't know who BTS is, they're a 7-member Korean boy band that has really good music, and you should check them out. I love TXT, they're the little brother group of BTS. They also have really good music, and you should check them out. This is kind of like a backwards villain origin story, but when I was in middle school, I used to watch anime and listen to K-pop. But when I got to high school, suddenly anime and K-pop weren't cool anymore, because they weren't mainstream. And if you listened to K-pop or watched anime, you weren't that cool. And I ended up becoming very ignorant towards anime and K-pop, things that I actually really enjoyed before, and I shut it out for 4 years. And it wasn't until college that I got back into them both, and honestly, I can't remember a time before I got back into them. So it just goes to show, you like what you like, don't give in to peer pressure, just do you. Don't let anybody take away what you like. I'm late to the Naruto fandom. I just watched the first series last summer, and now I'm watching Shippuden. I actually used to avoid Naruto when I was a kid because I was such a big Atla fan, but you know what? Respectively, both of them are great shows. I love Studio Ghibli films. Hayao Miyazaki is very much an inspiration. My work ethic. The first Studio Ghibli film that I saw was Spirited Away, and it is my favorite to this day. I love indie alternative music. I don't know where I would be or the person that I would be like if I never got into alternative music. These are some of the artists that I listen to, so if we share a music taste, please comment. I used to listen to trance music when I was younger. It's not really called trance anymore. I think the best thing to call it would be EDM, and I still listen to it now. So, once again, if you listen to any of these artists, or if you just like EDM, please comment and let me know. One of my life goals is to represent the places that I'm from and its people. So, Hawaii, Hawaiians, Hispanics, Latinos, Filipinos, and Asians in general. I'm really passionate about Hawaiian culture and sharing it and spreading it and appreciating it. One day, I hope that somebody can see themselves represented through me and see me as someone that they can relate to, or someone that understands them, and as someone that cares about them. Okay, that was 50 facts. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. Please comment if we have something in common, and just let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please leave a like. You can subscribe to see more vlogs like this, or if you want to just stick around and watch me react to The Legend of Korra, I'm more than happy to have you. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are. Remember to drink water, eat a little something, and don't forget, you're doing great today.